Hi guys, welcome to Butte Mountain Homestead. I'm kind of focusing on this old gal. I found her on a website called, Little Burlap Barn. I will link the website down below, but they carriage vintage goods, and she is titled The Farmer's Wife. So look at her with her little milk bucket and her basket of eggs and her chickens. And then it happens to go perfectly. I have to go up because that's where I hung that. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to back up and then I'll kind of zoom in. Hold on. Okay, there we go. But yeah, there she is. So it goes really good. So apparently I'm going to use all the real estate on these walls, which is fine, but I'm not sure if I showed that. I think I did because I said it was going to maybe darken the background. But I'm going to show you on a project, maybe two that I'm going to work on this weekend. I'm going to work on one right now, and then I'm going to maybe work on 2 or 3 this weekend. But let me show you something else I finished. Hold on. So without getting the cat tree in the picture too much, I did get this curtain done, and then I placed a little duck gal right there. So yeah, and it's really similar to the other pattern. Let me come over here real quick. It's just a little bit darker and this is a little bit more muted, and they're 2 different materials. This is cotton and the other one was muslin. But the project I think I'm going to work on tomorrow is that I'm going to get it painted and decoupaged and put back up. So I will show you that. And then let's see. I have these 2 appliques. They're almost 16 inches long. I mean, here I'm holding it. And I'm going to paint them this color green. It's called Carriage House. And here it is in the light. And it just so happens to match the green that's in this leaf. So I'm really excited about that. So I am going to white wax it, but I'm hoping the green still kind of shows. So they're going to go above the windows. So I'm going to work on that. And then let's see what else. Hold on. I'm going to work on this tray tomorrow, and I'm not sure which transfer I'm going to use. I'm leaning towards this one, I think. If not, I'm maybe gonna do a farm, like sheep or lamb, and it's gonna get like a antique wax. This all gonna get white with antique wax, and then I'll decoupage the lamb on there. I'm not 100% sure, but that's where I'm leaning towards. And then I've lived with the clock long enough, this stark chrome color, and I'm going to change it to the Rub and Buff. What is that? Silver Leaf? Yeah, Silver Leaf. Right there. I think I got that at Hobby Lobby. I think that was in one of the hauls where I bought a bunch of Christmas decorations. So, and I'm not sure if I'm going to either antique, like distress antique wax it, or have like a black. I need to get maybe some ebony Rub and Buff and kind of do some ebony. The look I'm kind of going for is that look right there, the tarnished sterling. That's the look I'm going for. So I will probably order some ebony Rub and Buff, because I don't think I'm going to get over to Hobby Lobby before then. But anyways, that's what I'm going to work on. And I have the usual suspects for painting. I'm just going to actually just put my brush in here. I'm going to get my brush a little wet, dip it in there, get these painted up, let them dry. Not sure they'll dry tonight. And then get the antiquing wax on there and rub them off, but I'll show you as I go along. So hang tight for all of that. Oh, and real quick, this is the other paint I got. I know the lighting is horrible. I got this Fusion Mineral paint called Peony. And I got both of these off of Julie's Designs and Signs. I will link her website down below as well. I will put a link to these from Amazon down below. I also got my knobs, glass knobs, from Amazon, and I have the transfer. So now I can also work on the closet door. I'm not sure. I'm going to get that done this weekend because we have some trees that we need to plant tomorrow. We ordered 2 October Glory maple trees from Fast Growing Trees. So they need to get in the ground so they don't die and we waste money. So we need to do that. Today was really super duper windy, so we couldn't do it today. Plus I worked today. But anyways, so yeah, the screen is pretty. That's called Carriage House. Anyways, I will link her and these down in the description. Okay, I'm going to actually put you guys on time lapse, but that way you can see me painting it, and when it comes time for me to do the white wax, I'll show you. So hang tight. Okay, so as we can see, I got one done. It does look darker on the screen. I mean, it is kind of dark, but I think once I get the white wax on there, it'll be okay. I mean, because I wanted it to be the color of the leaves in those flowers. So I'm just going to go ahead and get the other one painted, and then I'm going to turn them over, get the backs painted, and then start getting them white waxed. Okay, they are both now painted on the front side. So I'm going to turn the top one over because it's dry. What I've been having to do is hold it up to the light to see where any like little tiny spots. See, there's a spot right there I'll have to touch up. And I'll just go through, and any spots that I can see, I'll just touch those up. I mean, it is going to get white waxed, but I still want to make sure that it's pretty filled in. So I'm just going to go ahead and get those painted on the back. And I just realized I still have work clothes on. I have a messy bun, and I'm sorry guys, I worked today, then I came home and had dinner, and I didn't change. So you got me in work clothes. I'm sorry about that, but that's, like I said, it's real life over here. I don't always do hair and makeup to do videos. That's just not who I am. I'll do it every once in a while, but for the most part, I'm going to be out getting dirty and stuff, or working inside and getting paint on, or be after work. So anyways, hopefully it's just a sweatshirt and just black work joggers. So anyways, I will put you on time lapse and get these painted. Okay, so I'm just going to let these hang out, and I'm not doing a second coat or even a really fancy coat on the back just because they are going to go on the wall. I will go through, and like right now I can see some spots, even though I keep sitting at it. I can see some spots that I've missed, so I think the white wax will touch them up, but I'm just going to let these dry for a little bit and clean up the green paint, and then I will come back. I will show you the white wax, and then I'm not going to hang them until tomorrow, so that way they can dry completely overnight. I can do it during the day when this room is nice and bright, but I just wanted to get some stuff done tonight. I got those curtains done and hung, and then I wanted these done so that I could hang them tomorrow and work on a few things for tomorrow. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this part up, but I will, well, as soon as they're dry and I do the white wax, depending on the time frame, I might go get the blow dryer, but if not, then I will finish it tomorrow, and I will show you all that tomorrow. So just hang tight. I'll be back in a little bit. Hi guys, it is a new day, and the weather was just too nice the last couple days to play inside, so I've been playing outside. There's a video going out on Monday. I think you'll see this on Tuesday. Depending on how much I get done tonight, you might actually see it tonight, which is Sunday night. So we'll see how it goes. But one way or another, this video with a few projects is going to get done. And then it'll get out there, and then I'm not sure if I'm going to do one more video after this or two. I might do like the tour, like just a unspoken, like to music, just a little tour. Gypsy the cat, she's a she's a female, fixed female, but she does this weird thing with her tail, so just excuse her. But hold on one second. Anyways, so I'm going to get these finished up, and then I'm going to work on the canvas, at least get some paint on that, and maybe get some paint on a door. I'm going to work on a few different things just to see what I get done. So I'm going to sit down and get the white wax on this and get it wiped off and get the one black scroll thing taken down. I think I'm going to put it in over the door of the greenhouse, and because it'll go with the black on the sconces. So, and then I'll get these hung, and like I said, I'm just going to work on some transfers. I'm going to work on that rub and buff on the clock, just do some little bitty tiny touches. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put you on time lapse for the putting the, well, I'll kind of show you at first what I'm going to do. So I'm just using a damp brush. It's been just sitting in water since the other day. Literally all this stuff has been in this exact same spot as the other day. So I just have an old rag, because that's what I'm going to use to put stuff on and wipe it off. So there's a little bit on the lid here. So I'm just going to, like I said, I'm just going to wipe it on. And because there's so many nooks and crannies, is I'm going to work in really small sections, because I don't know how thick I'm going to want this. So literally going to, and I might leave it heavy in some of the nooks and crannies, because that's how it would happen in real life if it got aged, you know. So yeah, can't tell very well. Let me turn the light on. There we go. So yeah, see, it's filled in the nooks and crannies right there. So I'm just gonna just use what's on the brush. And there's literally not many rules to this part at all. It goes on personal preference on what you want the end thing to look like. If you don't want the white look, you could use the brown antiquing wax and have be like a really moody kind of you know, brown stain on there, that, and the brown would fill in the nooks and crannies. So it's just personal preference. And there's different versions of wax out there. This is the Waverly wax, white, water-based, seals and protects, non-toxic. I think I got that at Hobby Lobby. If not, you can maybe check on Amazon. But there's different brands. I think Fusion Mineral Paint has their version. There's just make sure it's a wax. That way it does wipe off. But I'm just using the leftovers that's in the lid and on top. And that way I'm not really wasting very much. So, and I'm not going to do the back, like I said, because it's going to be on the wall. But, no, I might. Just because I don't really like pieces being unfinished. So I really don't. So, and there are a lot of nooks and crannies. But you know what? The white wouldn't necessarily go in those gaps per se, like in these little gaps. They'll go in these gaps. But, and you can wipe off or leave on as much as you want. So you do want it to be kind of a little even. Or if not, you do it how, whatever suits your fancy. So there's the difference. Right there. Pretty cool. This stuff, I wish I would have. I'd always kind of watched people do it. I haven't watched that many crafting YouTube videos until probably the last year or two. I just never did. I kind of just did my own thing and created my own thing. kind of like creating washes and then, you know, making stuff look like wood using different browns and grays and whites and all that. But it's fun. And then when you find a product, you go, whoa, that looks like it. I need that in my life. So anyways, I'm going to put you on time lapse now and get these both done. And during that time, I'm going to decide if I want to do the back or not. So hang tight. Okay, you can see that really didn't take that long. I did decide to do the backs, and just because it felt like raw wood, so this will give it definitely, it'll seal it in. So now I'm just going to let those dry really quick, and I'll go get the step ladder, and I need to get some nails. Actually, I have nails, so I don't know that I need too many, probably 2 per, because they don't, I mean, they weigh literally like a couple ounces. But let me see one of the things I want to do here. And well, I'm going to put an inspiration piece up, and this is definitely not as big as the inspiration piece, but this is probably, what, 5 inches? Yeah, 5 inches, because I think that's 6 inches, so about 5 inches. My inspiration piece is, I think, 8 inches. And I want to say it was on Wayfair. Like I said, I'll put a picture up on the screen, but it was a 8-inch base, so what, about that tall. And you'll see it's $25.99. I think I got this. This was in one of the thrift hauls. I think it was like $2.99. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to piece together, oops, I brought that, is I'm going to piece together 2 of these little florals, or this one, and a few of the rose leaves to create the same thing. These are 2 different. This one I bought off of Amazon. It came in a pack. It's called Makeover. And then this was in that kit that had the paper and this letter stencils and some tags, so that I showed in a recent video. So I've already cleaned this up. The thing is, I don't have my transfer tool. Let me see real quick here. I thought I do have one right here. Sweet, right here. So, like I said, this is already clean. Do not store that. Store it right side up so that if it sticks to something, it doesn't ruin your transfer. Or are these stickers? Actually, oh, you know what? These are, I don't know. Are these stickers? Hold on. These are stickers. That's different. Oh, these are stickers. Sweet. Actually, that's better. Okay. Then I have a little bit of, grace. Oh, and you know what? I do not have the inspiration piece right here to look at. So I'm going to kind of wing it. So, no, I thought these were transfers, but that's okay. Like I said, the stickers will work too. So I'm not sure, because the 8-inch one has a bigger space and it's all full in here. But you know what? I can do it whatever I want. It'll look pretty darn close. So I think I'm going to do that one. Huh. Don't need that after all. I don't need those after all. They do not. Oh, there they go. Sorry guys, this is a total change because I thought this was a transfer. It is not. But these stickers do not want to come up very well either. There we go. There. So, oops. So I'm going to just put that right there. And smooth it out because it's not. There we go. Smooth it out. Now the inspiration piece did have, the roses had more pink to them, and I could have probably built it up using these, but it's okay. And let's see if I can use part of one. Yeah, I can use part of one and then cut off some of those leaves too. Yeah, I think I might do that. So let's see. I am going to cut it though, so that I can cut it apart. That's another nice thing is when you're doing dupes or recreations, you know, trying to do something high-end or the high-end dupes, is you can do it however you want with whatever resources you have. If it looks close enough to you and you didn't have to spend anything other than stuff you already had, or you had to buy very minimal products, like this, like I said, this came with that set that I ordered, and I got this. Actually, I did have that picture, that inspiration first. So, yeah, I mean, it's not the same size, but it's going to work. And then you can just sit there and go through, you know, cut apart pictures. Like for decoupaging, you can take stuff out of a magazine. You just have to be careful when you're decoupaging magazines because the colors can bleed. But, yeah, you can just, you do it however you want. And if the end result is good enough for you in your home, then by all means, have at it. There are so many products out there. And I am going to start stocking up on some because I do like making these videos where there's, you know, stuff from my garden. There's thrift hauls, which I went to a thrift store the other day. Actually, was it Salvation Army? The one in a town closer to me is just like the one I saw in a different town where they're getting a little bit more, what's the word, bougie? It's not the boutique ones though, but they are stepping up their game. So wait till you see what I got from that. These stickers are on here legit, guys. Sorry about this. But yeah, you just use what you have. If it's Dollar Tree stuff, then use Dollar Tree stuff. I have stuff from Dollar Tree in here somewhere. You know what I mean? You just use what you want and you recreate it however you want. And if you mess up in the meantime, then no one's gonna know but you. So anyways, I say just as long as you're having fun and it's creating decor for your home and you didn't have to spend a whole lot of money doing it. And again, the key thing is you had fun and you decorated your home how you want to, then I say go for it. You just have fun. See? And that's just from cutting apart one little sticker. So then I'm going to do this one probably. Actually, I'm going to just take the leaves off and get rid of the stem. But yeah, there's no rules. And if you want to go buy all the stuff, go buy all the stuff. So those paper packs, I'm realizing I'm going to have the craft paper forever. I mean, literally forever. Because there's not a, I mean, yeah, I'll use them for crafting, but that's not all I'm going to use. So, and, you know, there's buy stuff on sale. Look for all that stuff though at the Goodwill, the Salvation Army. Look for that stuff everywhere, because you never know. It could be at the bottom of a stack. Just go through stuff and just look for it, and just have fun. So that's what I'm doing on here, is I'm just placing these little rose leaves off to the side. Where? Let's do one like right there. And then we'll do another one down there, and maybe a rose in there. But so I'm going to finish this part right here, just so this video isn't super long, and work on a couple more little projects. That way you get to see a few more little projects on how to do stuff without the time lapse. I'm sorry, these stickers are they are ridiculous to try to come off. Holy smokes. This one is not wanting to come off at all. So, and I may have to pause so I can get this. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah. So let's see. Yeah. See? And I'll mess with it if I think it needs. Thing is like I said, these are pink roses. So I'm not sure. I might be able to get away with some of these, but you know what? For right now, it's pretty cute. So, one more little thing right there. Not sure where I'm going to put it, but I have it. Okay, for this clock, I'm going to tape off the front. I'm going to take the feet off, and then I'm going to put you on time lapse so that I can get that done and then show you and kind of wrap up this video, because it is getting kind of long. So hang tight. Bad idea. I took that foot off and I lost the screw, so now I have to take it apart. Oh, great. Oh, that's how it goes. Okay, let's try this again. So I had to take the back off, and while I was doing that, I went ahead and just did one of the leg that had came off. I just did it with my finger, which I need to go get some gloves, but I need to kind of redo it. There's fingerprints and stuff on there, but yep, I think I'm gonna like it. So I'm gonna get a glove on and then put you on time lapse. Hi guys, I had to stop filming for a little bit. I had company show up, so I decided to go ahead and just finish it really quick. Oops. Ugh. But I went ahead and got a layer on there. And I'm going to go ahead and live with it like this for right now before I add any black to it. But I'm going to let it dry too, and then go through and do any... I'm not going to do any touch-ups until I decide if I need to do the black or not. And the black would hide anything. So I'm going to go ahead and order some of the ebony, and then we'll see what it looks like. So I'm going to live with it like this for a little bit, and then we'll go from there. So now I'm going to go get the step stool and try to get those appliques hung above the windows. Okay, excuse the glass of wine, move that out of the way. But there's the clock. Like I said, I'm going to live with it for a little bit before I get the ebony rub and buff on there. And then, let's see. There's that one. And without showing much of the cat tree, there's that one. There's the kitty. Huh. Say hi, Gypsy. Oh, yes. Don't fall. Alright, guys. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video. I have no idea how long it is, so sorry if it was a long one. But I will get more done in the next video and then get a final tour. So, thank you for watching. And if you could... please subscribe if you haven't already, and you know, hope you like the content of this channel because it's varied. And please remember to always be kind and do what makes you happy. Thanks guys. See you next time.